Okay, Brendan, just as a refresher, my name's Tom Fossbender and Mark Wieger. Do you remember us from the last couple times we've talked to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and from the signs in here, you can see that this is being audio and video recorded again, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We just have to get some things on the record, and you need to tell me if they're true. I was told by your attorney, Mr. Len Kaczynski, that you wanted to talk to us. Is that true? You need to talk because it's being recorded, if you could, please.
Yeah.
Okay. I was also told that Mr. Kaczynski spoke with you about this. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Kaczynski also told us that no promises were made to you on behalf of the state. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Because obviously you're in custody, we're going to go through that Miranda warning again. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a form here I'm going to use, and I'm going to go through that. If you have any questions, ask me, okay?
Yeah.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and to have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during questioning if you so wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and to remain silent at any time you wish, and the right to ask for and have a lawyer present at any time you wish, including during questioning. Would you like to read those over? Do you understand each of these rights?
Yeah.
Realizing that you have these rights, are you not willing to answer questions or make a statement? Okay, what I'd like you to do for me is, do you understand each of these rights? Initial there, and initial there, that you're willing to make a statement, and then I need your signature there, okay?
I heard you're going to watch a movie last night. What movie did you watch?
Well, it wasn't a movie. It was wrestling, but I only got to watch 15 minutes of it.
How come?
Because it ended at 9 o'clock, and we got done at 8:45 almost.
Oh, okay. Big wrestling fan?
Is it All-Star Wrestling?
I think there is any more All-Star Wrestling.
Or whatever they call that. Professional wrestling? Yeah. Okay, I just want to remind you that, again, this is being recorded and audio recorded, and I need you to speak up rather than not if you can.
Okay.
Okay? And we urge you to, talk to us and tell us, your version again. And correct me if I'm wrong, what we were told that is you wanted to speak with us, just to, talk about some clarification of earlier statements, some areas where it may have been a little cloudy. Now, Mark and I both know probably some of those areas. We've had, obviously, an opportunity to look at the evidence, and we're familiar with the evidence in the case. And even your last statement, there's some areas that we know that you may want to address, and you're probably going to do that because they don't seem to necessarily add up. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because that's why we're here. Again, I'd like to offer you the opportunity now to tell us about some of those things and clarify some of those areas for us. We may follow up with some questions, but again, we'd prefer you to just, those areas, and the places where you need to finish or clarify. So again, speak up for us because it is being recorded, and go ahead and tell us what it was you wanted to tell us.
starting with that day.
Certainly.
Mhm.
Well, if there's something that's important prior to that day, that's fine too. But as it relates to that event.
Well, I came home off the bus and then walked home into the house, and I played PlayStation 2 until 5 o'clock. Called my friend and watched TV, and then at 6 o'clock I got a phone call from Blaine's boss. I told him that Blaine was trick-or-treating, and at 7 o'clock I got a phone call from Steven, see if I wanted to come over to the bonfire. And I told him I would, and then while I was getting ready, he called again and seen where I was, what was taking me so long. And so I went over there, and we went to go pick up some stuff around the yard. And after that, he asked me to come in the house because he wanted to show me something. And he showed me that she was laying on the bed. Her hands were roped onto the bed, and her legs were cuffed. And then he told me to have sex with her, and so I did because I thought I was not going to get away from him because he was too strong. So I did what he said, and then